name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I'm going to talk to you about what sold. February 23rd through 25th. That's the dates we're going to cover in this video. In those 3 days, I had 11 sales total. I'll talk to you about my top 5 sales, any fast flips that I had. Looks like I had 2 other fast flips, and my longest sale and my lowest sale. You're not going outside right now. Nuh-uh. You just wait. Of the 11 sales, 6 of them sold within 90 days. That's my goal, to get everything in and out of my house within 3 months. It looks like I didn't make notes on like whether something was an offer or a full price sale, so I'm going to do my best to remember. First in my top sales, remember I have 5. It's a Talbot size large petites, cardigan sweater, cashmere, silk, vintage, neutral, beige. Large petite. I know most of us know that you can be petite and be large, but some people get confused and are like, how can you be both? Petites has to do with your stature, so your height, how long your arms and legs are, and you know, a petite sweater is going to have shorter sleeves than a regular large, maybe narrower shoulders too. I'm not really sure about that. I do know they'll be shorter in the arms. So that's how you can be both. I am okay with selling petites, but I do prefer to get larger sizes in petites too. I even like to get plus size petites. I purchased this at a sweater sale at ARC, which is a chain of thrift stores in Colorado. And so I think it was like $1. Yeah, it was $1.08 with tax. This took a year to sell though. It was great fabrics, cashmere and silk. It was a beautiful neutral, kind of a classic. So maybe it just took longer because it was petites. That is okay. So it sold through a Posher VA offer of $25, and it sold with discounted shipping. So Posher VA is a third-party extension that you put on your Chrome browser. You do have to have your browser up and running and your computer on for it to run, but it will automatically send out offers to likers for you on Poshmark. It will also automatically follow people, share your closet, do a whole bunch of things. For me, it's worth it. At this point though, I am getting a discount off my monthly fee, but I do get a discount because I do have some referrals. There is a referral code below if you want to try it out and get a discount. So for me, it's worth it to have it up and running and not have to share my closet on a daily basis by myself. I have it share automatically 4 times a day if my computer's up and running, but my computer's almost always up and running. I'm usually always on it. So with all that information, my profit was $16.90. The next sale is a For Love and Lemons size small Fiona fuzzy furry puff sleeve cardigan cropped black. I actually got this in a Goodwill blue box. It was not mentioned in my recent video, which I will link in the description below, where I went over all of the blue boxes that I picked up from Goodwill and the profit that I made from them. I made $1,000 in those boxes, which is great. It tripled what I spent on it. And it wasn't mentioned because it hadn't sold before I made that video. This took a year to sell. It sold on eBay for $29. It's also sold through promoted listings. I had paid $1.97. That was my average cost of goods, and the blue boxes for that set of boxes, I think I bought 3 boxes at once, and my profit was $18.87. Next is Redhead 32 by 30 fleece camo pants, real tree hunting vintage pull-on camouflage. These were fleecy pants that you might want to wear hunting. They sold in 3 weeks on eBay. I had paid $2 at a garage sale, and they sold for $30 plus shipping. My profit was $21.96. Next sale is this American Darling tooled leather Western floral concealed gun carry tote. Beautiful bag. You don't have to use it to carry guns, okay? You don't. It just happens to have this side zip pouch on the back that you could slip a gun in. or whatever you want to slip in there, your phone, whatever you need quick access to. This was gorgeous. It sold in 3 weeks on Poshmark. It sold for $83 plus discounted shipping. So it sold through Posher VA, I'm pretty sure. And I was going around with this lady who wanted this for less, and then it sold through Posher VA. I love it when that happens. So it sold on Poshmark, and I did pay $10.82. I still think that was well worth it. I got it at Salvation Army, and my profit was $52.60. I have another tooled leather bag that is by, gosh, why am I forgetting? It's a more known brand. Well, I'll just put a picture here. And then my best sale for that time period was this Ralph Lauren size 12 denim shirt dress, vintage jean maxi duster corduroy collar. I loved this. This was definitely vintage. It was a great long length dress in a mid-range size, which is good too. It sold in 4 months on Mercari. I picked this up at a Goodwill in Weatherford, Texas, and my cost of goods was $10.81. So that was the full price that they were asking for. It sold for $88. I'm pretty sure that was an offer that someone sent me. I want to say I had it listed for $99, or maybe I sent out that offer. Regardless, it was an offer, and my profit was $65.11. Now I have 2 other sales that were fast flips to talk about. One is this Eddie Bauer men's large fishing vest outdoor outfitter utility pockets green had a T on the end. I wonder if that was in the listing. Probably was. This sold in 1 month on eBay. Sold for $20. That was through an offer. It also sold through promoted listings. I might have been able to get more if I had held out, but sales have been slow, so I did take that offer. I had paid $5.41. My profit was $8.18. There were actually 2 of these at this thrift store called Hope Store, but I only bought the larger size. And my other fast flip was this Keen's Kids size 12 hiking sandals shoes, washable, red, rugged, outdoors adjustable. This sold in 2.5 months on eBay. I had paid $4.32. They sold for $14.40 plus the cost of shipping, and my profit was $6.94. Should I have taken that offer, or should I have held out for more? What do you think? I still think that this style of shoe is a great pickup. Possibly could have gotten more for it in the summertime. The next sale it was a fast flip, but it's a lesson learned as well. It's a Free People size medium top alpine cuff Henley thermal pullover burgundy knit sleeve. Sold in 1 day on eBay. I would say this style is a great pickup. It's a thermal. Those do well with Free People. Not selling for a lot of money, but they do pretty well. This knit sleeve, I think, was a great attribute, but one of the sleeves was missing the stitching around it. I don't know what happened to this, obviously. Wasn't my shirt. I picked it up at Goodwill. I had paid $6. I took forever to list it. It sold in 1 day once I did, but I only made $1.70 because I had it listed for so low. My lesson is to pay more attention to condition. Really is. But it did get snapped up like that because I had it listed so cheap. And then that was the lowest profit item. My longest tail item was this Zara size extra small black mini dress, surplice top, tiered layered skirt, LBD, that's a little black dress, goth witchy. I threw in some keywords trying to sell this thing. Took a year to sell, sold on Poshmark, but it was a full price sale of $20. After all of that, I picked this up at the Goodwill outlet, which we call the bins in the reselling world. You buy by the pound there, and so you can get some really good deals. My average cost per item that day was $1.10, so that's how much I spent on this dress, and my profit was $14.90. Zara often takes a long time to sell for me. It's got to be a super special piece. Super special piece. The one Zara item I can think of that was definitely worth picking up and I'll try to put a picture here, hopefully I still have one, was a military style jacket. It was new with tags, it was gorgeous, and it turned out to be like a blogger favorite. Lots of pictures of little fashionistas in this jacket, so that helped it. It sold quickly. I sold for pretty good money. I want to say like $99 or something. Again, I'll try to put the listing here. But that was, you know, a special item. Not all Zara is going to be special, and I will avoid Zara almost always now. Almost always. I do have 2 more sales that were just kind of ho-hum. They weren't top sales, they weren't fast flips, they weren't the longest sale, they weren't the lowest sale. They're just ho-hum. Things I would probably pick up again, but, you know, weren't going to make any of those categories. But I'll tell you about them anyway. I have a lot of 2 Halloween Scary Sound CDs, new sealed Spooky Horror Haunted House. These sold in 6 months on Mercari. Full price sale of $19. I had paid $1.82. That's my average cost per item at a garage sale. I say item because this was actually 2 items, but I lumped it together. Anyhow, my profit was $14.08. Now this last one is I probably wouldn't pick up, but if I were with my husband, we would end up taking it home. That's how I ended up with it. USS Missouri coffee mug, World War II battleship, Pearl Harbor Memorial Patriotic Navy. He loves to look at coffee mugs. He finds some cool ones. This one was okay. It did take 8 months to sell on eBay. It sold for $15, and that was through an offer. I think I had it listed for $20, but since I knew I had had it for so long, I was okay letting it go at $15. We paid $1.40, and my profit was $10.36. All of that would be fine, but man, a coffee mug, shipping it is not as easy as one would think, because I do a box in a box with anything breakable, meaning I wrap it up in bubble wrap, put it in a box, put that box in another box that's padded as well, because I want all my breakables to arrive safe. And so far, box in a box has been a really good method. So that is everything for the what sold portion of this. I am going to do a couple of what I'm picking up. These are a pair of SAS shoes, SAS shoes. Looks like they've got some foot powder or something I need to clean out. But look at these. These look like something you'd get at Journeys, right? These look like Vans or something. These have a platform rubber sole that's kind of speckled. They're suede. They've got this little checkered braided detail. They do need to be wiped down, but they're in really great shape otherwise. And I was just kind of like, really? SAS shoes, huh? I got these at Super Thrift City, so they were full price, $9.99. SAS is a comfort shoe brand, or an old lady brand, as we call it, old lady, old man brand. But those look like someone, you know, younger would wear them, right? Like I would totally wear those and think that I was looking cute. All right, these shoes are called the Free Reign Everyday Sneaker in Onyx. And I didn't see any used ones sold on eBay recently, but some new ones sold, 2 new pairs sold with an ASP, that's average sold price, of $84.50. Sell-through rate was low at 5%. I did see several pairs that sold on Poshmark for anywhere from $39 to $63. I mean, honestly, these look like the same 2 sales that are showing up twice. I don't know what's going on in that case. And here's another one that sold for $25. So perhaps $10 wasn't the greatest pickup for these. I just thought they were great looking shoes. They do cost $200 brand new. I'm going to clean them up and I'm going to list them for $50 because I think they are worth that pre-owned. That is a fourth of the price of the retail price. All right, this next one was a better pickup. I spent $5.99, so a lower cost of goods, first of all. And the brand is Taos. Why am I Taos? I have a really hard time saying it. Oh my gosh, that word. Taos. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying it. These are size EU 39, so an 8 to 8.5 in US sizing, and they've got this nice braiding. These are the Truly wedge sandal. And these are some expensive shoes as well, and they're also a good comfort outdoorsy brand. These retail for $175. Now the ASP on Terapeak on eBay is $28 with a 27% sell-through rate. The active listing price, and this is for pre-owned ones, is $45. When I look on Poshmark, it's even higher. Like I'm looking at $75, $45, $100, $52. They're kind of all over the place as well. So I'm gonna list these for $50, and I think I'll have better luck on Poshmark. We'll see. Some of these that people have listed have a really dirty footbed. This one's pretty clean. Yes, you can see some toe prints though, but it's fairly clean. They're not like super oily, dirty looking. On eBay, they just don't sell for as much. But other people have the same size listed for anywhere from 40 with heavy toe prints to 75 for, I'm assuming, no toe prints. This next item is a brand I still love to pick up. That logo is something to look for. It's called Kuhl, Kuhl. Born in the Mountains. Great outdoorsy brand. These are a pair of men's shorts. The style is called the Renegade, and I think the color is, it's a dark gray, obviously. They showed that this can be used like as a quick phone pocket, but I don't know about that. Skinny flip phone maybe? Anyhow, I think I can get at least, no, I know I can get at least $25 for these. I did spend $7.99 though, so I'm gonna try for $35, which is what they seem to sell for on Poshmark. The ASP in eBay is $24 and the sell-through rate is 29%. So that's still pretty good. I do think there'll be a quick flip for the summer. Okay, this next pair, I always look at Vans. I rarely pick them up. I do like for these to be in better condition. That's my female dog going crazy. But these were Disney. You see the Mickey ears? And so I picked them up for that reason. They were $6.99. They are a Disney Vans collaboration. And they're really cute. I didn't see any others listed exactly like this for sale. Now I did see 2 pairs sold for $75 each. Jesus Christ. Okay, so polka dots, Mickey heads, red, white, and black. I didn't see any exactly like these listed, but I did see some sold for $75. I'm gonna clean them up real nice and I'm gonna list them for $75. I paid $6.99. A change in category for real. This is a women's career dress. It's that lovely scuba knit. I just like it. I think it's very flattering. It's a Calvin Klein. It is a size 4. I spent $5.99 on this dress, but I loved the color blocking and the fabric. I just thought it was beautiful. Beautiful colors coming up for spring too. And I think I can get $30 for this. I'm not going to even look it up right now because I've sold enough Calvin Klein career dresses to know that I can get $30 for this. And then I looked it up anyway, and I think I can get at least $40 for this. This next pickup, I spent $3.50 because it was 50% off. It's a Vineyard Vines size extra large top, and they had it in the nightgowns. It says nightgown on the tag that they wrote, but it is actually a women's top. I almost thought it was a little girl's dress because I wasn't sure, but it's a size extra large top. And it's supposed to be flowy. Here, I'll stand up. And you can see it's a top. I found an exact picture of it. It is a bit long for a top though, isn't it? Even at an extra large, maybe. Maybe it is a dress. But I don't think a little girl's dress would be that wide across, you know? What do y'all think? I think it's got to be a top. It's just a longer one, but it is pretty long. But it definitely is not a nightgown. I mean, okay, granted, it's not my size, but let's say it was my height. Yeah, it does hit my knees. I guess it could be a nightgown. It's lined. I guess it could be a dress. But, y'all, I don't know what I have. I don't know what this is. Definitely a dress, right? Okay, well, I found something that looked like a top. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it's a dress for women, and I'll list it for $35. Moving on. I've got to move on. I can't get paralyzed like this, right? And this is a Knox Rose, and that is a Target brand. It's an extra large, and I've learned that the Knox Rose boho dresses, like long maxi dresses, can resell well, especially in larger sizes. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful print. It's definitely a dress. I'm not confused by what it is. Pre-owned, they have a 24% sell-through rate, $16 ASP. Okay, I will list this for $25. And I'll take offers. I paid $5.99 for it. It's beautiful color. Beautiful summer dress. People are going to be looking for things to wear to, you know, weddings, casual weddings, summer parties, picnics, you name it. Man, I would wear this just around the house. It's beautiful. And it's so lightweight and soft and comfortable. It's got some ruffles. It's got that crinkle fabric, so you don't have to worry about whether it wrinkles, because it's meant to be crinkled. I love that. Y'all know I like to sell Democracy jeans. These are Democracy size 6 Absolution. Yep, Absolution's got that stretchy waistband that people like in Democracy jeans. It is a skinny or a boyfriend fit. I think it's a skinny, and somebody just rolled it up. These are in great condition, just beautiful. And I would have spent their full price, I think is $6.99 on jeans, which is just fabulous. So you see how the, oh, let me show you the back, not the side. See how the pockets are? I could tell there was something going on with this booty. This is the booty lift jegging. Hopefully that does even better. But Democracy, it's not ever sold for a lot for me, but it sells pretty quickly. So you can see that it's got a 32% sell-through rate, $26 ASP. I'm going to list these for $30. I don't know if I've ever talked about what they retail for, but $78. These were new for $78. I think sometimes Democracy gets talked about on TikTok. And then another brand that gets talked about on TikTok, Judy Blue. Relaxed fit, size 15/32. They've got a little distressing to them. I guess a lot of distressing, but you know, not like a giant gaping hole or anything. And some on the back. It's a nice medium wash. Looks like a mid-rise. Judy Blue, ASP of $25. I think it's been that every time I look it up. These are, these have a 44% sell-through rate. So I'm gonna get them up quick. I'm gonna list them for, I always like to shoot higher, and they're in beautiful shape. And they're a size 15, which is a larger size. I'm gonna list them for $35. Thank you guys for watching my mini haul / mini what sold. And I hope you guys are having the best of luck in March. February sales were, you know, but I'm still doing some what sold videos from that. So I'll share the best of the best with you, and just, I'm transparent. I tell you what's selling and how much or how little. Y'all just keep listing.